You're being recorded now. So welcome. You're applying for our nanny job, right?
Yes.
So why don't you? I think you understand a little bit about the position. Why don't you tell me why you think you're the best person for the position?
Okay. I've been nannying for probably about 5 years now, and I'm really comfortable with kids. I love the outdoors, which kids love. I love playing games. I'm really creative. I'm also really comfortable with pets, so if a family has a pet, that's not an issue for me. I'm graduating at the end of this year, so at this point, I'm very flexible with time, so I think I'll be like an easy fit to find a good family.
What are the age ranges of the families you've serviced before?
4 to 13.
Oh my God.
So a good range, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that is a big range. Do you have above 13, kids don't need, that kind of supervision, but have you ever worked with families with younger kids even, or would you be comfortable with that?
I haven't, but I'd be comfortable to learning more about it. I don't know a ton about babies, but my friend has a little sister, so I've watched her grow up, so I know a little bit, and I'd be comfortable learning more.
Well, great. Excellent. All right, so one of the things about this job in particular is that we hire somebody who's really reliable. How can I know that you'd be a reliable employee for us?
I'm really impatient, so I get to things on time because I don't like to wait around for things. So I go. And when it comes to nannying, I find with other jobs that I've had in the past, reliability might be an issue sometimes, but with nannying, just because, there's kids involved, and if I'm not there on time, they're at school waiting for me. I'm really passionate about kids and caring for them, so that, makes me get there on time. I don't want them waiting around, so.
That's good. Yeah, being reliable is a real key part because, there's little ones who are depending on you. So, as with any job, sometimes you have to do some problem solving on your feet. So can you tell me about a time, either at school or in an employment situation where you had to solve a problem and how you went about doing that?
Sure. I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts in Medfield, right down the street, and it was a really fast-paced job. You're on your feet, and you have a lot of people coming in who aren't happy with whatever. There's a policy at Dunkin' Donuts where no matter which Dunkin' Donuts you get your coffee from, you can go into any other Dunkin' Donuts and get it fixed. So multiple times I would have to do that, yes. And one person came in one day who was very angry, and we weren't the people who made it, so I couldn't really help him. But I apologized for Dunkin' Donuts as a whole, and that they're mistakes, and I fixed his coffee, made everything better, and I got my manager to come talk to him, and I think she gave him some free coupons and things, so by the end, he was calmed down, he had his correct things, and he seemed happy with Dunkin' Donuts, so.
Excellent. So it sounds to me like you analyzed the situation and figured out one of the components was the coffee was messed up, but the other major component was that he was upset, and you addressed his upset and his coffee. That sounds like the way you handled it. Excellent. Can you tell me about a book or a movie you'd take with you if you had to be stranded on a desert island, let's say? So what's your favorite book or movie that you'd have with you on a desert island?
Ironically, I'd definitely take Into the Wild with me.
Oh, wow.
Because I think that would be great, especially, on a desert island by myself.
It'd be fitting, yeah.
Yeah, that would be very fitting, and I just think it's a very independent. Chris McCandless is very independent, and he's not scared of anything. He goes out and does his thing, so I think that would be really great. It's a motivational book, so I'd definitely have that with me.
Although hopefully the ending would not be the same.
Right.
Can you tell me about some of your recent goals and what you've done to achieve those goals?
Sure. Well, graduating high school has been a huge goal of mine. So, just working with the school to get over problems that I had with their attendance or grades or staying in school the full 4 years. I really learned how to use my resources and use Math Sem. It's like seminar if you need help and, tutors, things like that. So I found ways to kind of use the people around me to better myself.
Excellent, yeah. And that's a good skill in and of itself, figuring out what you need and what resources exist to achieve them, right? So we have a lot of applicants for this position. Why should I hire you?
I've done a lot of research into your company, and I think it's great. It's very, well known. You guys are very rigorous on the application process, And if I wasn't completely committed to this, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't waste my time through all of the interviews. I'm great with kids. I'm really passionate about it, which it's not just a job for me. It's not just going and watching them. It's really communicating with the kids and helping them grow up and mature. And I think it's really important that all kids have a positive influence in their life other than a parent, because sometimes kids don't do exactly what their parents say. So I think another outside, older, positive influence is really important for kids. So I really like to be that person for them.
Excellent. Do you have any questions for me?
I looked at your site, and I know that there's a lot of background checks on the nannies and all of that. So I was just wondering, does it go the other way? Like, basically, how would I know that I would be put into a safe home? Like, are the families checked as well?
That's a good question. Yes, we do. We do some checking on the families. We don't do full blown legal background checks, but we do vet our families and make sure that the home is safe, that the children are safe, and that we're not putting our nannies, who are often young women, into environments that might be, put them in jeopardy. And so we do put a premium on that. Frankly, we spend more of our energy making sure that the nannies are high quality, and we background check for them. We haven't had any incidents with our families, but it is something we're sensitive to.
Okay, great.
Good question, though.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for coming in. You did a great job, and good luck.
Okay,
right,
thank
we'll
you. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.